Hi everyone, hope you're well today. Thank you for checking out today's video. Sorry for the odd angle. I meant to use this camera right here. I've just filmed a couple of videos and now it's playing up, so I don't know what's happening. It's a Canon. It's basically saying no card in the camera, even though there is, and I've tried two different cards, so we have to try and figure out what's going on with that one. I've had it for a few years now. If anyone has any ideas about how I can fix it, please let me know. I don't know what's happening. Like I said, it was fine all of 10 minutes ago. All I did was I took out the SD card and I put it into the computer to transfer some of the other files across, and then I put it back in the camera and it stopped working. So I don't know, no idea. Please let me know if you have any suggestions. So I thought I'd use my phone, which is a bit iffy because I've been having some problems with the sound. So I'm hoping it's going to be okay, but this is the only time I have to film this video, so let's have our fingers crossed this is working okay. So today, I thought I'd talk about some Sims related stuff. I did say that this channel was for all things lifestyle, beauty, gaming, etc. And then my music channel was my music channel. So today I thought I would share my favourite expansion packs from my favourite game, which is The Sims. I thought I could share my favourite expansions for each Sims 1, Sims 2, Sims 3 and Sims 4. And yeah, I would love to know what yours are as well. At some point I might rank all the packs in like the, you know, those grids people do where they rank them all from like A to E or whatever. Maybe I'll do that. But today I thought I could share 3 of my favourite expansion packs from each of the series. It was a bit hard in some cases because some of them I have lots of favourite expansions. So yeah, let's start with Sims 1. So Sims 1 was the first game I played. I probably played it back, well, probably 2003, something like that. Yeah, so I have a story about my first expansion pack on my list. So my favourite one of them all is Superstar, Sims 1 Superstar. What happened was I was at a computer shop with my dad. Probably, it was PC World, I think. It was before it merged with Curry's. It was either Curry's or PC World. I think it was PC World. And we both saw it said Sim Superstar. And I was like, oh my gosh, this looks amazing. It had like the celebrity system and like singing and acting and all that stuff. And loving music, and I've always loved acting and stuff like that. I wanted it. So my dad very kindly bought it for me. I got it home and yeah, it didn't work, and it said, oh please insert The Sims. I thought, well, I've got The Sims. And neither of us have realised that it was an expansion for a main game. It was pretty much one of the first games I'd ever played. And I think aside from that, I had Sim City, one of the really old ones, but I didn't play it too much. And aside from that, just like kids games I had before that. So like really, really basic games that didn't have expansion packs. So neither of us realised that it needed an expansion. So obviously I read and reread the manual over and over again, because all the Sims games used to come with manuals. And I reread it, and I was just so excited. And then my dad got me the base game, and yeah, I was finally able to play it. The only problem I have with Superstar is I've had so many discs over the years, and every single one of them I've had problems with. It's usually with the installation I have problems, or it's been like glitchy in the game or whatever it is, but I've always had problems. But when it works, it's my favourite. I love the gameplay of it. It's just a shame there seems to be so many glitchy problems with it, and I don't know if it's just me, I'm unlucky, or it's a problem with the actual expansion pack. I'm not really sure. Now I have the Sims Complete Collection, so it's all in one, and still it is kind of glitchy. You go to Studio Town and yeah, parts of the screen don't show up properly. But I think it's the same for like Magic Town and Downtown as well. So I don't know if that's I don't think that's a Sims Superstar specific problem. But the gameplay I love, and just because it's my memories of like my first introduction to the Sims series, Superstars number 1. Number 2, I have Sims Vacation. I love this game. It was great getting to go to like snow resorts and like do camping, and it was just something interesting outside of the normal Sims experience, because obviously in the Sims 1 you could only be in your house, until expansion packs added going like downtown and to other places. Um, and I love the whole thing of like the shuttle coming to pick you up for their holiday, and you got to stay at different places, so you could experience like different places on vacation, obviously like the snow one or the camping one or whatever. So I really enjoyed that one. And then my third one I've got is Hot Date as well. I really like that one too. I like the fact you could go on dinner dates, and like kind of go. Did it introduce a downtown? I think it introduced some sort of extra area or something. And again, it just added on to the experience of being able to go outside your house, and go to the restaurant for meals and stuff. And they had like the booths and all that, and I thought that was just all really cool. So that's my favourites for Sims 1. Sims 2 was again a bit more tricky, because Sims 2 is another one I love. I remember I got it when it first came out. I remember watching the trailer and being like, oh my gosh, like it just looked amazing. And like I said, I loved Sims 1, so it was just like the next level up. It was so exciting. And Sims 2 did not disappoint. It's such a great game. I feel like it holds up even however many years later. I still play it. At the moment I'm doing a kind of like a Victorian population sort of legacy thing, which I may do videos for on my YouTube at some point, I don't know. But it's just such a great game. I love it. It's just so full of heart and soul. Like the Sims themselves are they're just great. Just like little things like when they see each other and they walk in the room, they kind of acknowledge each other and wave and stuff, even if they're not having a conversation. I could do a whole other separate video about things I love about The Sims 2, which I probably will. But anyway, my favourite expansion is Free Time. I love that expansion pack. I love all the hobbies. You could do like pottery and like dancing and ballet, and it's just, yeah, I really love it. They have their little hobby and they get in the zone, the little silver thing around them when they're in the zone, then they're doing their violin or whatever. And I just love adding hobbies. It's just, I mean, like I say, I love my hobbies, playing guitar, singing, playing Sims, reading or whatever. And I just love the fact that you could make them a bit more realistic and unique by their hobbies. So that's number 1. Number 2 is Seasons. I love Seasons in any introduction of the Sims games. It's just amazing to add weather. It's crazy to think that they were going to add rain into the base game, but that they couldn't because it was raining indoors. But yeah, I just love Seasons. I love the fact that they can like do snow angels, and I think they can build can they build igloos in Sims 2? I don't remember. But I just love anything that kind of adds on to the kind of base game in like a meaningful way that affects however you play the game. You know, you could do any legacy challenge or you play your game anyway, and Seasons is always going to have an impact. So I like that it touches all areas of the game. And my last one is Sims 2 University. I think this is probably one of the best university ones. Well, actually, saying that, all the university ones were quite great, but The Sims 2, I did really like the way they did it, and I liked the way they had the dorm rooms. You could put you could like claim a room, and they could put their face would appear on the door, and that they could choose their registrar and everything. They could choose their major, and yeah, I just really liked it. It's good. My only complaint with the university system, probably in all of the Sims games, I always feel like it's way too long. I'm bored like halfway through. I feel like they could be much shorter, but obviously you can change that through mods. And now we'll go on to my favourite from Sims 3. Sims 3 is probably my favourite of all the Sims games. Like I said, I love Sims 2, so it's a tie between Sims 2 and 3. I like them for different things. Sims 3, I love the open world, the customization, but I probably would, I like the heart and soul of Sims 2 a little bit more. and the kind of the style of the Sims themselves. But Sims 3 is just, I loved it. I loved the open world. I loved the fact you could follow your Sims to work. You could see where they were going to be. You could kind of control all your family at once while they go to different places in the world. But we're talking about expansion packs, so I'll stop rambling. My number one favourite of Sims 3 is Seasons. I feel like it really had the chance to shine in the Sims 3 with the open world. I loved the trailer when Sims 3 came out. I was so excited. Sims 3 Season, sorry. And it just affects all aspects of the world. I love when it's like the holidays. You'll see all your neighbours put their holiday house lights up. It's just, yeah, I love the Sims 3. When it snows, it always looks really pretty. And like the lakes freeze over and they can do like skating. I love the festivals they have, the different seasonal festivals. There's so much about Sims 3 Seasons I love. They have like a spooky day, they can do trick-or-treating. I love it. I love Sims 3 Seasons. My second favourite, probably very, very close to Seasons, is Generations. I love the family gameplay in The Sims. And it's just, I thought it was a really well done expansion pack, and it was just, yeah, it was really great. It gave you a chance to tell more stories, yeah, like the elders with their canes and the like the push chairs for the toddlers, and like the dress up boxes and everything. And they could be like a princess or a dinosaur, and they can have like the kids have tree houses. I thought Generations was just really awesome. So that is for Sims 3. And then my last one for Sims 3 is Late Night. I love the celebrity system. They could be like actors and actresses and stuff. I love the world of Bridgeport. You can have apartments, and yeah, again, it was just another really well done expansion pack. Now we're going to move on to Sims 4. I've decided to keep with the theme and just do expansion packs. I know they have the game packs as well, but I've decided not to count them in this. This is just expansions. So Sims 4 has a lot of great things about it. It's kind of one of those like games I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with. There's some things Sims 4 does really well, and other things that are very disappointing. And as a long-term Sims player, it's disappointing some things that have so much potential and they kind of fall flat. But that's not to say that I haven't had some good experiences with Sims 4, because there are some. I mean, I definitely, if I want more meaningful gameplay, I definitely reach for Sims 2 or 3, but you can't deny that Sims 4 is very beautiful, like aesthetically. I love building in Sims 4, creating a sim in Sims 4, but the actual core gameplay I would reach for Sims 2 or 3. But anyway, my favourite expansion packs for Sims 4. Number one, I had Seasons. Again, I thought they did Seasons really, really well. The whole calendar system I thought was really great. I enjoy that, and I do use that a lot for like planning events. It's great that you can finally plan an event and not have to have a party right there and then. You can kind of go, oh, it'll be next Friday or whatever at this exact time. I really, really enjoy that. It shows you when everyone's birthdays are going to be, when they're at work. You can schedule holidays. I think that's all really good. And obviously I quite like about the seasonal days, like Love Day and the Spooky Day and the Winterfest. I think all that's quite good, and you can obviously pick like your own traditions. I'm trying to wrap this up quite quickly because my phone's about to die. So yeah, Seasons is my favourite one. My second one I quite liked. 2 and 3 are kind of sort of tied. I don't really have a favourite out of these two. I've written down for number 2, Get Together. I think the world of Windenburg is amazing. I think it's probably the best world we've got for Sims 4 as of yet. It's really expansive, we've got so much going on. I really like the style of it, and I use the club system all the time. I think it's a really great addition. And then number 3, I have Sims 4 Discover University. I feel like they did University really well. It is quite buggy, but then again a lot of Sims 4 can be quite buggy. But the core system of the Discover University I really like. I like the whole application to university and choosing your, is the word electives, like the classes and stuff. and like the different universities and like the distinguished degrees and all of that stuff. Yeah, I think that's really cool. So that's my favourite expansion packs for all of the Sims games. I would love to know yours, and if you would like more Sims related stuff, let me know. I am thinking of doing like a Sims Let's Play on my channel at some point. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, something a bit different, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day and rest of your week. See you later, bye!